Okay, hi. Mood journal update. So I just had one of my increasingly rare, but not that rare, bursts of uncontrollable anger. Well, not uncontrollable, but bursts of anger. I used to have a much worse problem with my anger management than I do now. But I still get these sort of boiling, like, mini rages. The term let off steam is very, very appropriate for the way I feel, because it feels like there is an overloaded steam engine building up inside of me, and it has to come out somewhere, whether that be through sort of kicking something, punching something, screaming, whatever. What happened was, so the last couple of days I've been centrifuging some protein. I work for a biopharma company, and I've been trying to concentrate it down, and it's really boring because I literally, every hour I take it out of the centrifuge, I top it up, and then I put it back on for an hour, so there's nothing for me to do in between. I've done everything I can think of doing. So I'm kind of just sat there. I have YouTube on occasionally, or I'm drawing or doing something to distract myself. And usually my lab is very quiet. It's just me for most of the day, and then once or twice somebody will come in to use a piece of equipment or whatever. Today though, there's been people coming in and out all day, and they're not, you know, they don't need me for anything. They're not technically bothering me, but they come into the room, and it's just annoying because they keep walking past where I'm working. It's like, well, you know, not working, procrastinating while, you know, waiting to do work. And, you know, they're using the cold room, so they're opening doors, closing doors, turning lights on and off, using the sinks, and it's completely irrational for me to not want them to do that, but I really just want to sit in a quiet room by myself. I really wasn't having any of it, and it just, every time they came in, I just sort of went into this, like, leave me alone kind of thing, with the head in my hands and stuff, even though they weren't actually bothering me. And then this kind of was building up until I tried to open a web page to read a notification on my internet, and it just wouldn't load, and after like 3 times I just felt the rage building up, and I managed not to kick anything or scream, or I had a bit of an come on thing, but then that was pretty much it. And I was like, right, fuck this shit, and I turned the computer off, let it, you know, get its shit together for a bit, and I came and I made myself a cup of tea, and I came and sat in my freezing cold car. It's snowing again, never seems to stop at the moment. And yeah, I decided to do this, and I mean, on top of everything else, the protein that I'm concentrating is precipitating in the buffer I'm giving it, which is 22 hours worth of centrifuging to have that happen. I mean, it's reversible, so I'm not that bothered, but still. But yeah, then I went to the lunchroom, and there were people in there as well, and I'm like, yeah, you have a right to be there, but I don't want you here, go away. And it's, again, completely irrational. It's just, there's days like this one where I do not want to talk to anybody, or at least not the people that are here. You know, I just got a message from my sister who's in Australia. I haven't seen her since December 2016, sorry, and that was nice to hear from her. And I've been chatting to my friend who works at the old company I used to work at, because she's not having a great day either, so, you know, that does help as well. It's just, I just don't, if I'm gonna be here, I want to be alone in the dark doing my thing, or I want to have something to do. And it's, again, it's irrational, and it's yeah, everybody has to put up with this, but for some reason it gets to me on days when I'm not great. And this is not by any means the worst I've ever reacted to this kind of thing. But, you know, my lab is somewhere that I hide, and today it's not safe. It's too many people. But hopefully it should quieten down this afternoon, and I'll be able to do whatever the hell I want. But you know that feeling when you know you're doing the work, but you've got music on or you've got TV on or whatever, and it's just a background distraction. But you know, you get the feeling that whoever's walking past is judging you, and I just did not need that today. So, cup of tea, freezing cold car, maybe listen to some audiobooks for a bit, and then back into hopefully empty lab. But yeah, that's the kind of very run-of-the-mill everyday stimulus that seems to get my mood swings going. So hopefully this is it for today. But okay, bye.